Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for another episode of Age of Wonders 4 with Virgil in our co-op series. So I just wanted to acknowledge, I guess, kind of the elephant in the room here. Yeah, I've been gone for a little while. For anyone who wasn't watching my community updates, my dad passed away recently. So we had his funeral and everything, and I've just been busy with a lot of that kind of stuff. So I apologize that not getting as many episodes out here, but we're kind of trying to get back into it. We're actually kind of hoping to finish it here today. There's a lot of enemy capitals all clumped together, and I want to take these all out and hopefully get this done today, because Virgil's actually got a lot on his schedule coming up on the weekends. So we'll see how much we can get through. Maybe it is Sunday, so maybe we can just do a longer episode here. Been a while since we've done a good old marathon episode. But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, because there's a lot of people. You guys were all so nice on my community updates where I was talking about everything going on with Dad. Everyone was really patient with me and really kind, and I just wanted to say a deep thank you to everybody. It really does mean a lot. The funeral was very nice. Virgil actually came all the way out there for it, which was like a 2-hour drive for him, and some of our other friends from near where he lives came. It was nice to see everybody and kind of have everyone together. You know, obviously a sad occasion, but it was nice to see a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a little while. So, but we're going to try to get back into it here and hopefully make as much progress as we can. I do have a few comments to go through before we get started. From Zach the Third and Roderick, reminded me, in 8 turns, I need to remember to revive this guy, the beheaded Black Knight, who is still in my crypt. I really want to have him in my hero pool because I think it would be funny. Also from Chris Lighthawk, reminded me to check free city trades, Slag Home for production, and Dalmaster for food. In the last episode, I did not I talked about this, but didn't actually activate the trades. Now I have. Virgil and I just had to restart the recording a second ago, but I did just start them. So now I do actually have an active treaty, 18 gold and 42 production, or 18 gold for 42 production from Slag Home, and then I think Dalmaster is giving me a similar amount of food. Yeah, 23 gold for 42 food. So that's going to go to Crimson Court from Dalmaster, and then Slag Home will be sending it, I think, to Pyraster probably, which is working. I went ahead and selected a bathhouse in there. I think that's all I'd clicked on so far before we had to restart. We were getting some background audio issues. From T Noff 87, the Unyielding perk was given as a reward for clearing an ancient wonder. That is very good to know. I think it was probably the one. There was an undead crypt thing that I cleared that had, I don't even remember where it was because it's been a little while since we recorded, but it was one of those that had like the undead queen in it or something like that. I think that's what gave it to me. One of my heroes has it. Oh yeah, it was out here. So I don't think my leader has it because she wasn't in that crypt. Yeah, but she gets it from, it's a little bit wasted on a Death Knight because they can get it anyway in their upgrade tree. But over here, wherever my armies are in the east, one of them has it, and I don't remember where my armies went. Oh, there they are. They're sailing up here. Oh yeah, I was going to get rid of that pirate cove because it's been annoying me. So the heroes in this army should have that, or at least one of them does. Probably whoever led the group that entered that structure. There it is. Anha Usurper has it. Yeah, we think that came from clearing this Reaper's Hollow right here, most likely. So thank you. That's been driving me nuts. I didn't know where that perk, I see that pop up every now and then, had no idea where it's coming from. Didn't realize that you could get perk rewards from those kind of things. I thought it was just resources or items or stuff like that. From Jimbro, a good reminder to buy units from the Rally of Lieges to reinforce Hammer Hall. I think that's a great idea. We do need to clear teal off of light blue off of Hammer Hall here soon, before I can do that. But that's probably going to be our next move because they don't really have anything too terribly scary, except for that like tier 4 elephant and some heroes. But we should be all right. From Rhett Marut, it's a good thing we won the defense of my capital because, and when I say we, I'm talking about me and my allied vassal city-state. I had I had a scout in there, and the vassal city, there was some enemies sieging me, and my vassal units attacked the enemies, but I had a scout in my capital, and it pulled my scout into the battle. I couldn't withdraw him. If we had lost that battle, the scout would have it would have counted as a sally out, and all my capital's fortifications would have been destroyed. So it's a very good thing that my ally had enough units for us to win that. It is a little bit of a liability then to kind of keep a unit sitting in the city when your ally has vassal stuff running around. That could get you into trouble, so I'm going to keep an eye out for that. I'm going to get I have been building some units. Crimson Court's got this Inquisitor. I need to send him somewhere. Probably I'm going to send him to the front lines, I think. There's no reason not to. Virgil and I are going to clear all these guys out of Hammer Hall in this turn, so, well, they might attack him. I'm going to send him a little bit further back for now. I don't want him to get picked off. And then new guild risk. Oh, we'll go through that in a second here. From Anthony Brown, team spawn locations may be more spread out on larger map settings. I think were they changed at some point? I seem to remember them being more random. Like when you do a team game, I seem to remember the enemies being more spread out. It is very strange that they're all crammed into this corner. I would like to avoid that happening. It's kind of funny for one series, but I don't think I would want this to happen all the time in my games. So maybe like a larger map, what Anthony Brown is saying, they might be more spread out on a larger map. Maybe I had this one set as too small of a map setting, so I might have to play around with that in the future. But if anyone knows a way to keep this from happening in team games and make them more spread out, that would be useful information. Just because I don't really want this to happen all the time. But I'll try larger map settings first. And then finally from Roderick, my vassal with 2 extra bastions probably had the Bastions Barricade city structure. I think that may have been Hammer Hall. But yeah, that would make sense. There was a couple extra bastions in a battle that I couldn't figure out where they came from, defending one of my cities. It was probably from the Bastions Barricade, which is something that the industrious culture gets. So that was most likely this city because they are industrious. Okay, a lot to go over there, but I think we can get started with knocking some people out here. Virgil, as our first move, do you want to go after Light Blue on Hammer Hall there? Kick him out?
Fine with it.
Alright, let's do it. I'm going to move... I'll go ahead and move down. And I don't think you need to move at all, really. I'm going to move these guys over here, because we might cut over and take out Larissa after this, depending on how healthy we are. Attack with the knight. This should clear everything.
Like my units are already half health.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what the auto says. But here's hoping that this goes decently well, because I really don't want to manual this. No, we did fine. We did fine. Okay, he's got knocked off. Somebody imprisoned something. Or captured a unit. So you got a couple more tier 4 weapons. That's kind of nice. Blighted sword and crossbow. Take the reward on that. I might disenchant those later if I want more items. And now that this is... I think I need to wait until... Okay, can I do Rally of Lieges while these guys don't have anyone defending them? Let's just take a, say, something that the computer would use well. The Living Fog it would probably use well, so let's see if we can reinforce Hammer Hall with that. I can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a whole bunch of Rally of Liege units and just reinforce Hammer Hall. We'll give them some Rock Giants. They're good with the Bastions. How about Bronze Golem? They'll probably be alright with that. Light Spirits they can be annoying with, so we'll do that. Recruitment points left. I still got plenty. We'll do another Rock Giant. I'm just going to buy them everything they could ever want. That's basically it. How do I see how many recruitment points that I have left? It says recruitment points 28 out of 30. Should give me a total here, but maybe it doesn't. Anyway, that's 16, 19, 22, 20, 5, 28. Yep, that's spending everything. So we're sending those all to Hammer Hall. Guard Hammer Hall for 1,200 gold. That's a pretty easy thing to spend money on. I'm perfectly happy with that. We can move up more to the center of the map, Virgil, and try to take out... Actually, you know what? My units are still pretty healthy. Let me run out and attack Larissa. It would be nice to knock her out. And then I can fall back. I was thinking, yeah, you don't need to go any further than that, because I'm trying to arrange it so we can get as many of our units back into friendly territory as possible after this. But I think this will work. Yeah. So I just need someone who's fast. These guys might get a little bit left behind, but we'll see. Anyway, we should be able to auto this without any issues. Retributive Defender. Okay, I'm probably not going to use that, but does it even do anything? Just lesser fire shield, that's all. And then a bunch of resistance. I mean, I'm just going to disenchant that. I don't see myself using that. Okay, let's move you guys back. Okay, good. We have just enough space to get people into healing range. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here. And you should be able to move into Hammer Hall's borders for healing too.
Yeah, I don't get any healing from because they're not my city-state.
Oh, I forgot about that. We got to get you a city-state out here.
Yeah, I moved around one of my spells instead of waiting 4 turns for a Blood Arc or Blood X Arc, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Doing a Morbid Sacrifice.
Okay.
That'll be done next turn. I can full heal.
I'm gonna get Vampiric Flight for Hop the Fleet-Footed, who doesn't need a mount anymore because he can fly. Mostly I wanted it for the evasion. Actually, I had a Golden Wyvern mount. Maybe I started doing that before I found that Golden Wyvern mount, but I'm gonna unequip that because he can fly now, and just confirm, and we'll let him fly around on his own. He does at least get the added benefit from the evasiveness that this provides. Okay. And then these guys are still going to go slay some pirates, because I'm tired of their shenanigans. I'm gonna ignore that little treasure ship thing for now. We'll get it later. I just want the pirates gone more than anything else. Then you guys, I guess, can go join the Inquisitor that I pulled out here a minute ago. No, they can just camp there. I don't need them to do anything. Alright, and we're on to the Tome of the Eternal Lord, which is the very end of this build. Although I do really want to pick up Tome of Shades and add a little bit more of blindness gameplay around Withering Mist. I really like how Withering Mist pairs with Tomes of Shades. In my updated version of this build, I actually take Tome of Shades much earlier, but this was a slightly outdated version of this build that I had. But you can still work it in pretty easily. So we'll take Tome of the Eternal Lord. That's a fairly obvious choice for me.
A realm
and I do want...
and eternal shadow.
True Death Magic is nice.
Endless perfection.
Summons a full army of... Okay, I don't really need this one, but I do want Withering Mist quite badly.
And you shall harvest the very
I'm gonna lock True Death Magic
in your presence.
And probably grab Withering Mist.
Armies.
Because this affects all enemy units, and that's very powerful.
Become.
Alright, now we got my... Okay, my Inquisitor's gonna have to wait there for a turn. Bathhouse is done here. Crimson Court is almost done with Crimson Court. What else do I need to build next in this city? I do want Chamber of the Right out here and Lens of Anguish. There's a lot of things I kind of need to build out here. What does it take to make the... I don't really have any shadow buff or healing spells, but I do kind of want to get... I need to look at my spells. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. There's other stuff I'm going to build before the bolstering matrix things, but I probably just need to take any territory that I generally want. I think along these rivers is probably good because you can grab farms and they'll... Yes, that's fine. Build in the Clay Province, I don't care. You can grab farms on rivers, and that's kind of always a good thing to do. Okay, holy crap. I have a lot of notifications after killing all those people. I'm just gonna right-click through most of that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next turn. Larissa probably won't attack now that she just lost her leader, but I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, these guys are gonna run up here and attack us. That's fine, I guess. Oof. They didn't kill anyone, but your Painbringer does not feel good. Are you okay with that? They have like 1 health left. You're good?
They'll have full, yeah. Yeah, they'll have full health as soon as I can move.
Okay. Just curious where these people here are gonna go. Also curious as to who we should attack next. Do you think we should go north or south?
Really, I can't use it because the spell's blocked by a Spelljammer.
Ooh.
By a friendly Spelljammer? That's stupid.
Does it do bad things? No. Restore all friendly armies in the target province. Restore all HP. Gain universe camouflage. More morale. Plus 20 hit points.
So, we have company. Larissa came and is attacking with, like, everyone.
Wait, so I could actually heal?
There you go. Okay, let's try this. Could everyone please stop attacking Hammerhall for a second? I hope that didn't interrupt the rally of liege units that I was sending over there. I don't think it would, but I don't know that for sure.
Ah.
Larissa, stop. You're being dumb. Stop sieging the city. Jeez, they're getting smoked. Okay. Hopefully that shuts her up for a little while. And the Rally of Liege points are armies are being recruited 1 turn. Okay, Hammerhall should get a pretty big group of units here pretty soon. Let's see, how's your armies looking? A little beat up, but not terrible. I think we could siege Anther. And I think maybe you should try to take it.
Can't quite get there this turn, but...
Yeah, that's the problem. I can. Like, I could actually start the siege this turn. But I think you really need territory out here. Especially since I'm going to have Sacrophilia in 2 turns, as long as that doesn't get interrupted. I might need to actually... You know, I might want to hold on to that to make sure it doesn't get interrupted.
Oh, their Spelljammer's pretty close.
Whose Spelljammer is close?
The enemy.
Anther?
Anther.
Yeah. Do you think I should just roll the dice of Sacrophilia and see if anyone interrupts it, or just go for it on Ant there, or do you think we should fall back and make sure Sacrophilia turns to my side?
Ooh.
Already stuck where I'm at. But I
Oh,
don't
you
care.
did. You moved up. Okay, I didn't even notice you moved up. All right. Well, then what we're gonna do is I'll move up and just kind of stay in friendly territory for the moment, and then you can launch the siege on the next turn and try to turn that into a vassal or whatever you want to do with it, just to get you some more healing out here.
Yeah, if you want to tap the Spelljammer, actually do I have a unit nearby? Not really.
I could probably get on the Spelljammer next turn. I just need to make sure I don't move too far away, but I can get up to about
I was
here.
like, you get on it, then I can cast my spell, heal, and then pick it back right off.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think we may as well just park it over by where the Spelljammer is and just siege from that angle, and we can just sit on it. Let's go ahead and grab some treasure, because why not? Oh, retreat. Get the other army in here. Not that they're really needed, but... Okay. One less bunch of pirates to worry about. Tier 4 magic item. That I feel like someone could use. Oh, Virgil, I just realized something. I don't know how this happened, but do you remember at the end of one of our games we were mass crafting items to get a ton of Pantheon points?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the items I made was the D20 of cheese. I'm not sure how, but that
I have a couple of those now.
That keeps showing up in in loot rewards. I think I made that, unless the developers... No, Forged by Theoden Ednu. That was one of... Yeah, that was that game. I made, like, Theoden from Lord of the Rings, and... How did...
That's actually kind of awesome.
Well, what other items are showing up? Like, I don't think I've ever seen any of my other items show up as loot rewards. At least not that I've noticed. So I think it's funny that one keeps showing up. Alright, well, I'm going to disenchant all that because I don't need any of it, but that's kind of funny. Okay, what are we doing over here with this guy? What are you? You are a sword and shield kind of guy. Death Knight. Could lower his army maintenance cost. I could probably, actually, that might be a better thing to give to my leader. No, I kind of want the Blood Sigil, and I need the Crypt Blade. Demolisher and Fearless. I would rather put this on her. So we can do that. I guess you can hold the D20 of cheese, because why not? And I need to get you more upgrades. I think... yeah, I still want to go down. I really like Curse a lot. I want to pick that up. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Especially when you upgrade Curse and it becomes a free action, or, well, it becomes a... or it does a bunch more damage and can freeze stuff. It's really good. Let's see, my Ranger leveled up again. I may as well grab Slip Away for him and then go down and get Martial Expertise just to really lean into the bow damage. And more Burden of Guilt spam from Nicoreth. I really want her out of the game very badly. Alright, I guess I can deal with these remaining pirates here. No, I don't want to declare war on Slagholm. I just want to move on to that spot and get the pirates. I shouldn't have let it use spells in that battle. I think that was a little overkill. Okay, Pearl Mine is clear, and I killed a tier 2 and 3 tier 1s with an army of 18 that was casting spells. That doesn't seem really very fair. Alright, what I might do, since this army is already up here, I may have them ransack all these yellow cities on the north. Because yellow is kind of a little more spread out and probably doing economically better than most of the others just because they have that northern coastline. So I may as well stick around and be a distraction. Just hoping nobody else comes from my southwest because I can't really stop them if I'm out here. No, I don't want to attack the Pearl Mine. Okay, I got another Painbringer built. I believe this one was going out to this direction as well. Reinforce my stronger armies. And then in Crimson Court, I do want to get the Lens of Anguish. I've had my eye on this for a while to get extra casting points. It's very good. In fact, I can just hurry production on it. There's really no reason not to at this point. What else do I want to build? I can basically have whatever I want out here. I've already got a Rose Knight in each army. I think probably just more Painbringers. They're always good. This I want to hurry so I can improve my spell casting earlier. I'm just going to build the Estate Hall because I want more growth in this city. I haven't had the chance to get as many Foresters as I'd like, but I don't really care. I'll just power through it. Won't be able to boost production on that. And we are at a new Empire skill. What is this one? Recruiting units in the Rally of Legions cost 50% less gold. That would have been nice to have last turn. I didn't know I was so close to that. Oops. Well, I'm doing really good on Materium, so I may as well grab it anyway. I also may as well get this. All your heroes instantly gain 1 rank. Yeah, why not? I've got the Materium for it. And I'll grab this too. Wait, what is the last one in Shadow? Your Throne City gains infinite sensing range. And it reveals the full world map. It's actually not that useful right now, but might get it if I don't need anything else. Oh, this is one thing I want. Another Siege Project slot. We'll be doing a lot of that soon. And yeah, let's go ahead and just... You know, I'll try to remember to get it before I do any more Rally of Liege stuff. Okay, Master of Shadow. And I think I want... This is the Death Knight again? Yeah, let's go for the Curse upgrade still. Unfortunately, my leader does not get a level out of this, but they're already pretty well leveled up anyway, so it's all good. I'm going to get Blade Storm, and we'll work our way continuing down towards Tireless Retaliator for that pike. This guy can get the final archery upgrade. There we go. I accidentally clicked out of that. Oh yeah, my mage. Base attacks inflict 20% more damage. I like that splash damage one. I'll take that. I'm not being too picky at this point. Just kind of... Wait. I forged a D20 of cheese? How? I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I don't have my shielding boots that I should have had.
Really?
And I have 2 D20s of cheese, and I looted 1.
Wait, hang on. I was also supposed to have a ring, and I don't have it. It said I was. I know for a fact it said I was building that ring in the item forge.
Yep, building another pair of shielding boots, and I'm hoping I get my shielding boots instead of the D20 of cheese.
Yeah, something is bugged. All right, let's try making my ring again. I mean, I think I know what I had on it. It was flanker. I think I had slip away on it, although I might do windshield instead, and then I had some status resistance. My vampire's already kind of hard to hit with range attacks, so I think I'll do slip away, and then we'll do +1 status resist. I'm just gonna call it Scarlet's Ring, because I'm just that creative. All right, here's hoping that I actually get to keep that this time, instead of getting trolled by an item that I made in a game months ago. This may be the game getting revenge on us for cheesing it and getting a ton of free Pantheon points.
Hey, I needed those free Pantheon points, because the game with you and Adam, I didn't get any.
Yeah, you did. You got ripped off in one game. We finished the game and it bugged out and he didn't get any Pantheon points. Absolute ripoff. So I can't blame him. Where the heck is this city? Okay, I think I was setting up for a forge in the middle of all that. Yeah, right in there. That's what I was going for. Yeah, that can wait. I am not going to get all the... I'm just going to get the Chamber of the Right. I am starting to care less and less about what I'm building in my cities. I'm about to go to the next turn. Are you ready? Alright, we are going. So if we can run around the north side of that city, I'll step on the Spelljammer and you can siege from that end. Oh, I might need you up here, Virgil.
Ooh.
Like, quickly. There you go. I ran up here and saw all the units in that city and got really scared. But we should be good now, so you can siege, and we're on the Spelljammer, so we won't have to deal with that.
I'm healing enough, so I'm gonna not cast a spell yet.
Okay.
Alright, we'll give everybody a little bit of bleed at the start. Undermine the walls. And auditors aren't bad.
Yeah, you know what? All these boats can just stay on the water, and we're just gonna go straight at yellow. That sounds like fun. You know what? I will take free fish. Give me that. A little bit of extra food. I got another D20 of cheese. What the heck? I'm being trolled.
Yeah, I was wanting to have my boots. 1 defense, 1 resistance, 2 spirit resistance, and hit points.
Hammerhall got a bunch of reinforcements, so they're looking good at least. Let's see, who needs to get replaced up here? I could use another Painbringer. I can probably drop the Bastion. I kind of want to keep that healer. I think maybe drop the Bastion. I don't really need the Inquisitor out here either. These armies are pretty stacked. Yeah. Maybe I'll just switch a Bastion for a Painbringer and call it a day. Guess the other guy can go back. Alright, sorry buddy. I don't need you out here. I guess you can go... I don't have a teleporter in that city. He's gonna have to walk quite a ways to wherever he goes. I guess I'll just leave him in this city state. Then he can help them, and if he dies, he dies. It's fine. We'll go hang out with the Deathbringer for now. Okay, wow, that was a really fast turn for me. Last turn I had like a million things to do, and this turn I don't have anything to do. Withering Mist will be done on the next turn. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm done with my turn, so I'm ending as well.
Okay, I am ready.
Good, because I clicked the button as I said that.
The giant has respawned, or maybe he was in there the whole time and I just wasn't paying attention, but once the siege is done, he's dead. Yep. So he ain't going anywhere unless his buddies come and save him.
I just realized my character's, my units can't swim.
Oh, you never got that?
No. Because I have a scout that I was going to send past and start breaking other spelljammers and stuff, but I was like, I can't get past this.
Okay, let's just pop another Painbringer up there. That looks good. Let's see, I got Transmuters, I got the Charging Tyrant Knights, Archers, and a Healer. I think that's about as good as those armies are going to get. I'm good with that. Well, until I start summoning Fallen Angels, anyway. Which I might not quite get to.
Which one did you get? Did you get the Withering Mist or True Death Magic?
I got Withering Mist. I locked True Death Magic, so I'm going to probably get that next unless something better pops up. I'm about to find out.
Alright. Withering Mist as well. Maybe we can both cast that and really mess them up.
Ooh, that could be a fun to combine that together. Yeah, I'll grab True Death Magic. There is some other good stuff in here. I really like Melt Armor a lot, but not to take it over True Death Magic. Especially with how much True Death Magic is even better for a build like mine, because I have so much status effect vulnerability, and I believe True Death Magic, essentially the insta-kill is basically a status effect check. At least
yeah, I got the
as far
D20
as
of cheese.
From your item?
Yep.
I believe our forges are cursed, Virgil.
Yep, and it did take my binding fragments.
What the heck? It still says I'm getting my ring next, so this is a really weird bug. I guess I won't be forging any more
build the D20 of
items.
cheese on purpose. Let me try building anything else, honestly.
We'll find out if that happens to me too. I don't know, but it probably will. Let's see. I'd probably need another forester, or a forester at all. Now that I think of it, let's get the Silver Tongue Fruit here. Hey, wait, cancel that. Close. Get that. There we go. Okay, Sacrophilia was released as a vassal. Looks like just in time too. Because yellow's kind of moving up. But I'm going to try to distract them by hitting them from the other side. Okay, that's all I got for this turn.
Cool. Here. Looking over some stuff.
Yep. I got the D20 of cheese as well. Alright, I guess we're done with the item forge for this game, because something is bugged to heck. I would like to know how that's happening so that I can stop it. Well, who doesn't have True Sight? I guess you can have this. I'll have to look up this bug and see if anyone knows a way around it. Or maybe somebody in my comments will know a way around it. That happens frequently.
They're attacking the scout. It doesn't seem like Dark Blue has a Spelljammer. Yeah, Dark Blue doesn't have a Spelljammer.
Nice. They don't really have... They don't really have a lot of places they could build it. In fact, I think they might have one land province. Everything else is in the water. I guess they got a Mystic Abbey way over there on the other side of the mountains.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I sent that scout that got killed to go destroy it, and there's nothing there to destroy.
Alright, I am attacking yellow from
Yep,
the
I got
east.
another D20 of cheese. And I created something completely different.
Yep, I have not seen this bug before in any multiplayer game. I don't know, because the game that I made that item in was a long time ago, so I don't know why this is all of a sudden happening now, but
Yeah.
it's kind of funny, but I kind of want to figure out how to not have that happen in the future, because item crafting is a pretty important part of this game.
Yeah, I was looking forward to having more armor and health on my unit.
Oh, hey, what the heck? I'm getting attacked by yellow in the east. They're attacking my new city. I'm going to try to get some units over there to deal with that. I can probably hurry production on stuff. I do have a teleporter here. It's the closest one, so let's just get any extra units I've got to head over here. Hopefully my spells are good enough to stop them before they break anything that I don't want them to break. Oh, you know what? We could do the Blood Moon ritual. The other
I was planning on
vampires
doing
have.
that next, once I finish summoning this Blood Exarch. It'll only take me 4 turns to cast.
You know what? I think let's get an undead titan. That sounds like fun. Oh wait, do I have the souls to upkeep that? I think so. Yeah, let's just get one for the heck of it. Mostly because I need to get some units out there to interfere with this. For anyone watching, that was my Discord popping off, probably not yours. Somebody is messaging me.
Not even me this time.
Nope. Alright, let's get you guys on the water so that I can make sure I can reach this on the next turn. Hopefully that's enough firepower to take out this army. It's not a very big army, but they do have some decent units in it, including their leader. I got a lot of spells, though. It'll probably be fine. Spell is ready. Favorable winds. I don't need it yet. Might on the next turn. We'll see how that goes. If you want, Virgil, I'll go ahead and cast Blood Moon Ritual now, and then you can keep yours in reserve until mine expires. But it probably, the game will probably be almost over before it does, but mine's been channeled and ready to go, so I'll go ahead and launch it.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, mine will be up in 4 turns.
And there's the Blood Moon. So, the Blood Moon makes it so that our units don't, well, for the next 10, vampires don't suffer from sunlight weakness for the next 10 turns. And then They get 15 more hit points, regen on the world map, 20% more damage, and 2 resistance. This only affects really our heroes, but it does make a pretty big difference. So that's going to be handy. We're just going to have to deal with this red, overwhelmingly pinkish red tint that's going to cover the screen for a while. I apologize for that. I don't really like it either, but that is the way it works.
The cookie crumbles.
Yeah, it is. And now I want cookies. Let's go ahead and get the Beacon of Valor, I guess. Or, wait, Basilica of Lamentation. No, that's not the souls generating thing. The Necropolis is. I need more population in this city to do a lot of the things that I want to do with it. There's a lot of special province improvements I want to build, but I can't really get them until the city grows more. You know what? I'll just get the Farmers Guild. That makes sense. In fact, yeah, I'll just let that build for a little while. May hurry it later. Alright, I am heading to the next turn. Are you ready?
Ready.
I am going to summon a Blood Exarch, or start the process of summoning one. Okay, here we go. We are being attacked by one army. Oh, it's a... Is it a city-state army? Yeah, it's a city-state army.
I'm neutral with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna make diplomatic relations awkward. I'm surprised it had you help in the fight if you were.
Yeah. I actually have a quest from them to go attack the farthest city-state from that unit. Or from that city.
I just had 2 more city-states declare war on me. Enchanted Boots of Illusion. Okay. Sure. Who needs boots?
Ah.
She already doesn't trigger opportunity attacks as far as I know. So I think that's part of what this does. No, that doesn't do that. I was pretty sure that something about vampires made them slippery, to where they didn't trigger opportunity attacks. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Should show it in here somewhere, so either I'm not seeing it or it doesn't exist. I'm gonna try giving her those boots and seeing if it shows up. Okay, there's slippery, sneaky. Cancel that. Okay, yeah, she does not have slippery, but I could swear that I actually was getting that from somewhere. It says I'm not, though, so that does seem like a useful thing for her to have, so I'll take it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do this on this turn with these units. And this might be where I need favorable winds. I think it'll actually pull in the guys on the boats, though. Yeah, it will. Low risk battle. Looks like we'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Yellow died. Kind kind of need more forest, but there just isn't any. I'll have to take some in the water. I'll just build another farm. That's fine too. Or granary here, or quarry, not a granary. Oh, I didn't notice the Archon blood sitting right there. I don't know why I didn't pick that up, or the mana node. I guess I probably need to get this territory before that city-state takes it all, though. Let's burn through a little Imperium to make sure that happens. Instantly increase population. Let's take a conduit here, I guess, for now. I don't really need it, but I don't really need the research post that badly either. Honestly, I will just take the research post because I think I'm going to end up putting one of those necropolises here. Surrounding it with research posts is probably a good idea. Alright, you guys can all gather in here, except for you. I guess they can wait a turn. Don't need to use favorable winds on that.
Oh, Dark Blue's coming to say hi.
They are. They're kind of running south of us for some reason. Why didn't they just come from their capital? Unless they were busy out there in the
came
west.
from the south.
Yeah. They must have been busy out there in the southwest somewhere. I guess they do. Oh, they do have another city up down there. They have Obscurum down there. Must have been hanging around there. Well, I guess they're welcome to interfere if they want. I don't think it'll end well for them.
No, I don't think it will either.
I think our armies have kind of reached that point where there's not really a whole lot the computers can do to stop them. And the build is not really even complete. I mean, yeah, I'll take city stability and knowledge. Although I still want Chamber of the Right first. The earlier I get that, the better. Because then more units will have natural regeneration. Alright, I'm going to say that that's good. Did yellow attack Sacrophilia? They did. They took it over and turned it into Dawnspire. That's annoying. Alright, well, that's fine. Whatever. As long as we have Hammer Hall, we'll be fine. Alright, it's going to the next turn. Heads up. So, do we wait and see if blue attacks us, dark blue, or do we just attack light blue?
I'm gonna wait.
Just to see what they do.
Yeah, also the spell says it heals all friendly armies in the province. So I don't know if that would heal you too. I mean, based on that description, it should.
It should. Yeah, I think it does. Well, here we go. This is about to be a slaughter. I think, yeah, light blue's leader is in on this.
Oh, your other army's not in this.
They're not?
Or are they?
I think they are. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Your Blood Exarch very nearly died. Are you good with that?
I just got that thing.
It's still alive. It's just has like 1 health left.
I got a healing spell.
Okay. You may want to use it here quickly. I got 2 d20s of cheese. Let's get this crap out of here. There you go, all patched up. And they've got a lot of units sitting outside of Glorious Conclave that we can probably pick off here. But I think before we do anything, you can attack the city and capture it. And that'll knock light blue out of the game.
So going Going through my research. Trying to get the other. Hold on. Look at it, see what I'm actually trying to get. Battlefield reanimation. All friendly undead units come back to life with half their hit points.
Ah, yep. That's another great one.
Yeah, so shows the thing with 0 research needed, rolled, didn't get it. So now I'm just gonna build this genius thing, which will finish once this fight ends. So they got a hero.
Does Yellow have territory? That's where Yellow came from. They got a city down there that I didn't know about. I'll just have to keep these armies kind of nearby. Can you move? Oh, it's waiting. Processing. There we go. And I believe that was light blue going down. Nicely done.
Yep.
I am sending no one alms out of sympathy. It was only a matter of time. I shape our armies in. We're pretty good. How do you feel about trying to clear out some of these units that didn't make it back into Glorious Conclave's walls?
Fine.
Let's do it. Did I trigger the battle? Oh, yeah, it's just taking a minute now because these fights are so big. Okay, I'm kind of getting absurd amounts of knowledge from all the units that we're killing.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually surprised it didn't finish off my research.
Hey, there's the fallen angel. I've been waiting for that to show up. Alright, because of the way the borders expand, I would suggest that I take Glorious Conclave.
Yeah, fine with that.
Because then, both the borders from both cities stick up north, so we'll both have a place to heal.
Ooh.
Sorry, picking off that unit.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, T20 cheese. No, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna take 4 turns for this to be my vassal anyway.
Well, so much for all of those troops. I think we might want to still stand on the Spelljammer until it's actually your vassal. I think the Spelljammer still remains active until that happens.
Ooh.
Alright, 4 turns for that.
In that case, if you want to move your units back off it, I'll just destroy it. Or I got a free unit here.
Okay. I guess I'll come over here.
It is saying I can't go on that now.
Maybe it's because it's your city.
Yep.
Well, that's alright.
In which case I would say it's probably not active.
Yeah, it might not be. Well, I'm gonna definitely pick up Eternal One. That's a very nice pickup to get. Basically, it'll prevent my heroes from dying pretty much altogether, as long as I'm winning battles. And on an archer, slippery and swift, can never go wrong with that either. So I'll take that. And a war with Singate's remaining city. Oh, I didn't mean to make peace, but that's okay. It's probably for the best, because we're getting close to the end of the game. Normally you'd want to remain at war with a lot of the city-states so you could collect heroes from them if you're playing as Dark Tyranny, but at this point in the game it kind of doesn't really matter. Alright, I am going to the next turn.
Alright. Just gonna ignore the 10 things of my domain being invaded.
Did I ever get Gift of Old Blood? Yeah, I did. So my units are undead now. I think I'm going to drop an archer and add the Blood Exarch to my main hero's army. I might actually drop the Light Spirit. I think the healing is not really that needed anymore, because this army's so stupidly powerful. Yeah, we don't need healers anymore. That's for the weak. Oh wait, I know a good way to test to see if that Spelljammer's operating. If I can summon a Blood Exarch in here. It looks like I can, so yeah, the Spelljammer is essentially deactivated. Alright, I guess this guy can go back. I get a brand new tier 4 unit. Tier 5 unit. Forgot. Wish we had the ability to siege 2 cities at once. I'm considering not attack. Well, okay, never mind. Risen Hall. Oh, that's actually Yellow's bringing quite a bit of troops to try to interrupt my siege of Risen Hall. This will be enough to distract them for now. I guess I'm fine with that. Alright, immediately reveal the whole world map. My throne city gains infinite sensing range, and armies in sensing range reveal their numbers and allegiance. I'm not going to really waste the Imperium on that. We pretty much know the whole world map, or the important parts that we need to know.
Yeah.
So, I'm not worried about that. What I might do is actually, you know what, I am going to get that Rally of Liege upgrade, because that reduces the time between Rally of Lieges by 5 turns. And that actually could be kind of handy if we're getting more vassal cities up here. Guess Blue's got another little hideout underground that you're sniffing out. Actually, Blue's got a few cities underground. Yeah. So I guess the enemies have more cities than I thought. They're just underground or on the very edges of the map.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at over 10,000 mana now and making 1,175 per turn. This is getting a little silly. I can't spend mana this quickly. Oh, speaking of which, I probably should. Wait, can I even... Yeah, I could go ahead and activate True Death Magic. Let's get that up and running. Apologies to anyone if you notice me making little mistakes, like maybe forgetting to cast a spell here or there, but my brain is sort of transitioning into endgame mode where it's just like go fast, kill things. And I'm hoping to do that all in this episode, and preferably keep it under 4 hours. Because lately my episodes have been creeping into Lord of the Rings Extended Edition territory in terms of length. Nicoreth would just go out, that would be so much. I think Nicoreth is substantially more powerful than any of the others right now. Just because of all those cities in the north. Each of them has a garrison, it seems like.
I just broke Larissa's and Green's Spelljammers.
Excellent. I have a hero recruitment opportunity. Guess what time it is? Time to get
Headless
some
Horseman.
dude without a head. Okay.
Make sure to give him perks to do vampiric bite.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Except, hang on one second. I might actually not have the thing that lets... I may need to buy the thing that lets me resurrect.
Yeah.
Heroes.
That would
Where
be
is
important.
Is it the abattoir? No, it's not the abattoir. That lets you recruit prisoners. Ritual chamber? No, that's not it. Laboratory? I thought I had the crypts in here. Hang on. I'm pretty sure that I do. Deep crypts. Heroes in the crypt can be resurrected. Hang on, maybe I'm just clicking the wrong buttons. In the crypt. Maybe... Does it have to be one of my fallen heroes, or can it be anyone's? I kind of thought it was anyone's.
Thought it was too. Again, don't know if I've ever tried it.
I want to recruit this guy. Look at him. He's adorable. It says resurrect one of your fallen heroes from the crypt. Is this really limited to your heroes? I thought for sure you could resurrect other people's heroes. I might be wrong about that. But it doesn't seem like I can resurrect him. Which is very disappointing, because I was looking forward to that. I can't resurrect any of these people, actually. It must just be your own people. Unless there's a shadow affinity thing that lets you do that. No? Apparently you just can't. I'm gonna feel really bad if I'm missing something very obvious and dumb here. I mean, I may as well get this, because I have a lot of heroes in the prison too, but... yeah, that makes me sad. I need to get that too. Well, I guess I have to recruit a new hero the old-fashioned, boring way. Probably send them out there. I'm just gonna stick with my undead people. We'll take Battle Saint guy with Prospector. Sure, that's actually really easy to get the... Yeah, you can get Prospector pretty easily at this point in the game. Just make him governor of any city that has over 200 gold income and you're done. Although clearing other things like resource structures could be a little more difficult, but they're out there. So sure, you're hired. I don't care. This guy has 2 D20 of cheeses on him. Okay, well, sorry I wasn't able to get the Headless Horseman, everyone. I tried, but for some reason that didn't work. Confirm that. This is ridiculous. Our game is infected with these stupid dice.
Yep. Too cheesy.
Yeah, it's a very cheesy Age of Wonders game. This guy has 2 of them. You don't even need 2 of them. Let's see. I'm gonna readjust his skill. Actually, he already has the ones I want. I wanted him to go down that left line and get all the cleric and healer kind of stuff. What else can you guys... I do want to make you more of a warrior, so... Let's go with the... I'm thinking sword and board here, but... Don't really have a very good sword, and I can't forge one because it'll just come out as a D20, so... I guess I'll just do Crusaders. Oh wait, that's a two-handed sword. I can't do that either. You know, I'll just give you a pike for now. That's fine. I'll make you kind of a melee person, and that looks like a pretty good pike. Alright, go hang out with these people. You're on, like, backup patrol duty. Just to make sure nothing is bothering me in the back. And I guess this guy can go out there too. Yeah. Dump you back in there. Come back over here, find the elemental, and then send him through the teleporter. There we go. That should be good enough to ward off any small armies or incursions. I guess we'll take an academy. I'm just building things at random, and it looks like this city is ready to go down. So these armies out here are no joke. They're pretty good. I do have that dragon in there that's almost ready to evolve. He might get himself killed. I really hope not. But to try to tip the odds in our favor, let's run around the city and hit the single stack in the back. I would hope that dragon would be okay. I hope. 'Cause I really want a fire dragon. Yeah, he's fine. Okay, now here's hoping that's enough to hold against these people coming in that don't look too scary. There's not really any super good units in there, so I'm probably fine. My units have a decent amount of healing too, passive healing, so I think I'm probably okay. Oh good, and I can cast True Death Magic. Yay! My light spirit elemental has True Death Magic now.
That checks out.
I like how the map is just a giant chunk of gray and like no man's land in the middle of everything. Or it looks like no man's land, it's just your land. It's just this huge gray blob.
Yep.
I'm going to hold off on any other spells because I'm going to start summoning the Fallen Angel on the next turn. They are a lot of fun to use.
Oh yeah, I should do that too.
I never did pick this guy's signature skills. Let's do that. Yeah, basically just turning that guy into a full healer support. And now teal is coming in to try to help dark blue.
They just want my scout.
Seen this pattern before. Oh, wait, are they all attacking? Guys,
Yep.
guys, calm down.
My scout escaped.
I don't know how, he was pretty well surrounded. That's silly.
Ah, well.
And now I summon fallen angels. Got another pretty good spell. 2 options for good spells. I got Battlefield Reanimation. And I got Tears of the Crimson Sovereign. I think I want Tears of the Crimson Sovereign more. I'm not really having a problem with my units dying. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that one. We'll go with the more aggressive choice. I don't know why they sent one guy up here, but that's fine, I guess. That'll take out a whole entire army. Holy smokes, I just had 3 heroes level up all at the same time. I might actually be able to ride back out and deal with these guys. Yeah, because there's only 2 stacks left now because of that. They had a single unit that sent up, split up 3 larger stacks into 2 and just made this really easy for me. Actually, let me back off there. I want to send just a faster unit in there. Okay, well, there goes all of Yellow's stuff in the northeast. That was not very wise. I think I was probably going to put a Dark Forge here, so I'll go ahead and grab this spot, I suppose. Unless I want the other farm on the river. Oh wait, that's not even on a river. Okay, we'll just take this then. My heroes are leveling. Oh, it's because of the Shadow Affinity perk. It was like my heroes feel like they're leveling up so fast. I can barely keep up.
That's because they are.
Yeah. They're all getting 100% XP.
Thanks for saying that, because I had the Imperium to get that meant to and had forgotten.
Guess I'll get this Ritual of Elements and Master of Elements thing again. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it's sometimes pretty easy to forget that your heroes have leveled up. Okay, we'll get the Shadow Affinity upgrade, and then I want the one that gives me strengthened more than regeneration. I want to hurt things, so we'll take that. And that person is now 1 turn away, or 1 perk away from Tireless Retaliator. Oh, and this guy just got a major ambition. Yay. Didn't one of my guys have Prospector? I think. This guy, what's his name? Cathmar Usurper. I just need to find a city that has income over 200 gold, which I actually don't quite have. I'm kind of close, but Not quite there. I'll take this spot and build the Dark Forge in it. If I remember, I'll swap him in there later when this is done. Okay. Virgil, I'm going to pause the game here for a minute, and I'm going to have to remember to put a break in the video here, but I need to go use a restroom. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, we are back. Just had to take a quick break there, but carrying on. Actually, carrying on would be me ending my turn. Virgil might have been waiting for me.
Yeah, I was unended my turn to just buy a whole bunch of stuff.
There is just a ton of units up here. It looks like we should get smoked just because of how many stacks of units there are, but these guys probably aren't going to be able to even hardly touch us. I'm going to wait and let them slam into us however they want, and then we'll take it from there. Actually, they don't have a spell jammer, you said, right?
Blue does not, no.
Okay, then I'm going to just kind of step into their territory and hit that 3 stack. It's giving me items from a different game now. These 3 that are named Lissa's was part of some gear I made for a different hero. Those are actually really good items, but hey, this isn't cool. You see what's happening here?
Yeah, I do.
I don't like
I just
that.
got this.
Yeah. That was very rude. Okay, well, we'll deal with that. Don't move yet. Need spells for that. I believe... Oh gosh, your main guy is almost dead.
I have a heal spell like built up and ready.
Okay, wait for me, because I might bunch up on the province with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Need any of these. So I think maybe part of the bug we're running into with these items is there's a setting somewhere that allows items to be brought in from other games that you've played. I need to see if there's a way that turning that off might fix the issues we're having. And the reason the D20 of cheese may be showing up so much is because we made so many of them.
That is very true.
We all have to get onto the actual same province, so let me move a little further. Wait, did we not actually... Blue's leader is still alive somewhere.
Yep. Yep. That spell works on you as well. Perfect.
That is amazing. Now we can carry on. Although
he's in another city.
You'll need to be the one to actually clear. Actually, no, I don't think it matters in this case because we're not capturing it. We're just clearing the enemies off of it.
I'll start the first one you already did.
Goodbye.
Ah.
Do you want to move down and attack that 1 stack, maybe? Since I've already used up some of my movement.
Yeah. I can click on my unit. There we go.
I'm a little bummed out that Blue's leader isn't around here.
Yeah, he's the next city south. I can send some units back up, I guess. Can you move your units one closer?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. There you go.
No, you're good. I didn't technically need you guys, but
Alright, so I kind of have a plan here. Hopefully it's a good one. I think that we should go after yellow next. Because yellow has a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. I can see in a lot of their cities. And they have quite a few units and just a lot of territory. So I would say we go up and attack Flame Wall. That just leaves Putrefa and Magisterius. Then we could go over and attack Putrefa, and then I'll have another army coming from the north that could get Magisterius. So we might be able to siege both of them at around the same time. Also, I really want Burden of Guilt out of this game. I hate that spell so much. It annoys me.
yeah, it is kind of annoying.
It's not game breaking or anything. It's not unbalanced. It's just irritating. That's all. Can you move your army forward a little bit more towards Flame Wall?
Yep.
So my people or my leader needs to stand where your guys are standing. That's as far as I can go. But that should be fine.
Backtrack a little bit. Yeah.
It should be fine. I think we'll be all right. We've killed everything in the area, so I think we'll be okay. All right, now that we're done with the Tome of the Eternal One, or whatever that high tier one is, I want to backtrack a little bit. We're going to go back to the Tome Library, and I want to pick up Tome of Shades, because Tome of Shades pairs incredibly well with that Battlefield Withering Mist spell that you get from the Tome of the Eternal One. If I can find it, I think it's under the Materium. There it is. And yeah, basically giving Living Shadows is amazing, because that can blind people, but Shadow Blades is where it really shines, because as long as the enemy unit is blind, my units are going to be punching through half of their armor. It's an incredibly powerful combination with Tome of the Eternal One.
Every seasoned assassin knows that swift
And I do want to
execution
lock
yields the
Shadow
cleanest
Blades.
results. Factor in that most
Actually,
beings,
we'll
including your
lock
target,
Living
are
Shadows. I'll
blind
get
in the
that.
dark.
But I want to
And your
actually
course
cast
of
Shadow Blades earlier, because I already have ways of blinding things. Okay, now I can do... We'll just do another research post here. Just go overkill on the research posts. Archer leveled up again. This is kind of more for skirmishers, really. I might go more crit hit for this guy. Actually, let's get him some slightly higher base damage with Frost Strikes. And then I could get Keen Edge. In fact, all three of those would be good. I'll just work my way down the critical hit lines. Okay, do I have a Spellblade in here? Because if I do, there's something fun I can do with them with that equipment I got that was all titled Melissa. I don't have a single Spellblade. That's too bad. That's basically what that equipment is made for. Well, I'm at least very glad I made my hero's main weapon before this bug showed up.
Yeah.
Collecting... Oh, wait. Did I collect the remains of somebody else who doesn't have? Oh no, wait. So I thought that was somebody. Okay, this is a lizard head. I thought that was like a collar, and it was another headless person, but it's actually just a lizard. Okay, collected. You know, it's nice that you did that, but it said Mordris class cast a morbid sacrifice on you, and
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good
it
thing.
doesn't sound like a good thing. Yeah.
I mean, I have to embalm somebody
Yep.
to do it. So it wasn't great for them, but it was good for us.
Yep. You'll hear no complaints with me, just a slight amount of concern at the way it was worded. I really like how Nicoreth is just sitting in that capital city of theirs. Do you want Flame Wall? Or does it matter to
I'm
you
good.
at all?
It doesn't matter.
I guess it'll be a
Hey.
question of who can reach it. Actually, you're the closest to it.
Weird. People are pillaging my shit. My things.
Where at?
It's city I took. Kind of fire capital. Yeah, I'll just build some armies somewhere.
By my capital?
Yeah, my on the other side of the mountain from my capital. I took a city there.
Oh yeah, Larissa's down there causing trouble. Well, at
Yep.
least she's not in my capital causing trouble. But my capital is very heavily guarded. I have like 6 city-state armies in there, 7, 8 city-state armies in its territory. Yeah, good luck for anyone who wants to wander in there. Yeah, if the timing on this works out, should be able to besieging Teal's capital and Pink's capital at like the same time, I think. And I'm going to have Lost Angels, which is a lot of fun.
Hero? Oh, they don't have a hero. They can't take the city. I don't care.
Just realized that some of the armies I've been fighting Yellow in the east with still have a lot of like some tier 1 units mixed in with them. Although I guess they are about to have a fire dragon, so that should more than make up for the lack of other units. I just hope that fire dragon doesn't set my vampires on fire. That could get a little messy. I don't care if I trespass here. I go where I want.
I do what I want.
Okay, Farmer's Guild should be another 50 or 60 food per turn for this city, which it really needs. Let's grab the Beacon of Valor, I guess, next. Get the Dark Forge. They have some decent units over there by that teleporter, but they, I kind of need the armies that are sailing up north to set up an outpost somewhere, create a teleporter, and then... Actually, there's just no... Honestly, there's just nowhere to put an outpost anymore. Territory is all taken up. Alright, well, I guess I'll take point on these guys here. What did I just pick? No, I don't want burn battlements. We don't need fire. Fire bad. I kind of feel like I need to leave these armies back here. They may need to get over here to Pyrrhus Tur or back down south quickly if they're needed, so I'll just leave some people in reserve over here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and hurry the production on this and see if that gets me enough gold income in that city. No, it's not quite enough. Need a tithe collector somewhere. That would be a good spot for it if I can get it. You know what? I've got Imperium. Let's just spend some. Oops. Oh, that spot is already owned by someone else. Silly me. I'll grab this spot down here that's got the got that cave entrance on it. Those are normally good to lock down. Just want the city's gold income, or want the city's income to get above 200. Yeah, this will get it close. I think I'm gonna wait and summon the fallen angels out here with these guys. Or actually, I don't need to wait. I could just do it now. Who do I drop for a fallen angel? I think that switching a tier 1 archer for a tier 5 fallen angel is probably a fair play. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Seems fair.
Yeah, I guess we'd go with a collector. I'm probably hitting that point of the game where I can basically build as many of whatever I want as I feel like. I could use another Rose Knight, but aside from that, I'm going to try to start transitioning to making hordes of tier 3s. Just going to be like Zephyr Archers, Tyrant Knights, and Inquisitors. I just need to keep building units because there's no reason for me not to.
Yeah.
There, that should keep my cities busy for a little while. Where's the Zephyr Archer? Oh, there he is, right in front of me. Okay, so cities are queued up with a bunch of units that I'll probably never use, but I may as well spend the money. Let's go to the next turn. Fortunately, in this city, yellow is actually trapped, so... Part of me wants to, like... No, Glorious Conclave already isn't Blue's capital anymore. Well, it's not marked as it. I kind of want to leave it open so Blue takes it back. I don't know if anything is Blue's capital right now, since I'm annexing it. But the little crown icon is not above Glorious Conclave anymore. I don't think it's above any of their cities until he either takes Glorious Conclave back or moves it. Well, that and it says defeat player and tells us where he is, so he hasn't moved it yet anyway. More city-states that are at war with me. Yay. Okay, who's the slowest ship here? You guys are kind of slow. Is it this guy that's slowing you down? Yeah, he's kind of important. I'm not willing to abandon him. A lot of times the floating units tend to slow down the embarked units.
Yellow and pink are sneaking behind us to take the cities.
Who's sneaking behind?
Yellow and pink.
In the southwest, like near where you've been fighting?
No, just where the cities we just took, Hammerfall, or Hammerhall, Anathar.
Oh, yeah. Hammerhall needs to build some of their own units, jeez. Can't babysit them all the time. I don't think... How long does it take to get more Rally of Liege units over there? Two turns? That's enough time. I'm just gonna give them a whole crap ton of more units. There. Just dropped another 800 gold. Get them a whole crap ton more units. That should solve that problem. Okay, well, you know what? I probably do need to decide what alignment buildings I'm going to build, like the thing that affects magic spells of a certain category, buffs and debuffs. So I need to look at what my combat spells are. What do I have that is mostly a buff spell? Do I have any buff spells? Withering Mist doesn't buff me, it just debuffs the enemy. Agonize hurts the enemy. Cheers of the Crimson Sovereign buffs me. Unholy Champion is a buff. And then Mantra Purification. Baneful Curse is debuff, and Abducting Cyclone is debuff. I think with Cheers of the Crimson Sovereign, since it can affect up to 3 friendly units, I probably should just build all the Shadow upgrades in here. We do the Shadow Bolstering Matrix, which grants stacks of evasion. Why not? I'll just hurry the production on it too, because I want the Shadow Amplifier lands. Ooh, Shadow Damage or debuff spells also inflict status vulnerability. That is fantastic when you pair it with Withering Mist. In fact, I'm going to try to remember. I'm going to try to remember to hurry that on the next turn. Pink has a Spelljammer, but we can very easily just step right onto it. No, let me buy my shiny new thing. There we go.
Yeah, if they don't have kill my scouts, they'll be able to step on next turn.
They'll be able to step on what next turn?
The Spelljammer. If they don't kill my scouts.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna recruit a hero early.
Okay, so I basically just need to go straight west across the ocean here. Yeah, that's probably the fastest route. Go, go, go. Okay, so Shadow Blades is done. I'll summon one more Fallen Angel, then cast Shadow Blades, and then we'll work on Living Shadows. Where's Kasperg sending a war party to? It's funny to me that Kasperg is we still haven't taken it. It's just kind of like back there being annoying.
Yeah.
It has been the entire game. It's just
I do like how they became not a free city for a little bit.
Yep. And then they went
I'm
back
actually
to
doing
being
a quest for them.
Then they went back to being cranky. I could make peace with them if I need to. I don't really care about them. I thought about sending the army that I have up north to go down there and take them out, but they'd be wasting time that I could be spending attacking Pink and trying to end the game, so just decided to ignore them. Wonder if Yellow will take the rest of their troops that are down near Anther and come back up here, because they will siege Anther in 2 turns, but we siege their capital in 2 turns. So if we move quick, we can take them out and eliminate their armies before they can actually do anything to Anther, which is your vassal in the area. Hammerhall should get a bunch of help this turn. Yep. Yeah, good luck taking that out, Larissa. The Blood Moon is over.
Bye.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I found this blood moon.
Nice. Blue seems to have moved his capital. That's super annoying. But oh well, we'll finish our business up here and he'll be the only one left. Okay, where do I want to summon a fallen angel? I think that I would like to have one of those out here with my leader. Actually, it probably makes more sense to put it with these armies because they're way less stacked. Yeah, I could drop like a pikeman from this group. Hey, my dragon evolved.
Nice.
Or I'll drop this guy. I don't need him. Yep, I got a fire dragon now. There we go. Let's see, I think I'm gonna drop you. Because that group already has a fallen angel. So let's drop that archer out of here. You go there. And then fallen angel goes in that group up front, along with the dragon. Come on. It's getting pretty laggy with everything going on.
Yeah.
I can't seem to summon a fallen angel. Come on. Let me do it. There we go. What's the vivisection ritual? Target enemy army sustains 20 physical damage, then I gain 120 knowledge. That's actually kind of nice. But I want Shadow Blades first. I'm gonna hide that. I like the
I can do that.
Crimson Blades more.
I gave your army, leader's army, rebels carnage.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll take that. Do you have any idea where Blue's new capital is? Should probably figure that out.
I'm guessing it's underground. So I don't see it above ground.
I'm not seeing it underground. Unless it's somewhere that I can't see into yet. I guess maybe now would be a good time to get the reveal the whole map thing. I mean, I can do that. I feel like I already have the whole map revealed. Because I can see almost everything. Whoa, gosh, the lag. Holy smokes. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter because we have to deal with all this stuff up here first anyway, so I guess we'll just worry about that for now.
What's your name?
Jeez, you just keep casting carnage and sacrifices on me, and it's great.
Yep. Gonna eat all the living prisoners.
Ooh. Yum. I instinctively went to try to click on the item forge to make something, and then it was like, oh right, I can't make anything other than this stupid dice. I guess you can go back to Slagholm.
Look at that, leveled up 4 times.
Who leveled up 4 times?
My hero that I had eat everybody.
He gained so much experience from. I wish I could become smarter and more powerful by just gorging myself on food. That would be nice.
This. Alright, ended my turn, so be ready.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't think I need to move anything quick.
We want to take out Flame Wall fast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hopefully we can do this without it breaking everything.
I was trying to be quick and give you your other army, Rebels of Carnage, too.
Okay, Nikareth's down. I don't care about this, just take the reward, that's fine. Close, close, close. Attack. Auto. Yeah. Did we get it before? Actually, it might not matter if we got it before she took over the other city-state, because she wouldn't be able to occupy it anymore.
Sure.
Get wrecked. And Larissa is now staring down an army twice the size that she thought she was going to have to deal with, so that's fun. Get out of here, Nikareth. This lady's in every single one of my games. I swear.
There's Attack my scout that already destroyed the ruins.
And Larissa retreats to her city like a little coward. And Teal runs out to attack Glorious Conclave. Could you guys stop maybe attacking all our friends? Please. I'm gonna go back down and deal with Teal.
Ah.
Oh, I don't want the D20 of cheese, thank you.
Whenever you're ready, I could use a hand down here.
Alright, give me a sec. Alright.
Oh, hold up, my game is like stuck. There we go. It is really struggling right now.
Ah.
Okay, let's go attack you.
Should start running smoother.
I'm hoping it does. It's for another reason why I'm eager to knock these people out. Especially having yellow out of the game takes a lot of units out of play.
Getting so much knowledge from the fights.
We're so wise. And humble.
Mostly humble.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I'm gonna start moving back up.
Ah.
And I think maybe you should be the one to siege Putrefa. That gives you a little more territory over here.
Alright.
And because
Can't quite
I'll
get there
probably
this
be the
time,
one
but-
hitting Magisterius. My armies are only a couple turns away. Oh, at least I don't have to worry about Nikareth coming through the underground now and hitting my easternmost city for just to be a jerk. Alright, we'll continue building up my archer's critical hit capabilities and bonuses. May as well give this guy Light Vessel of True Sight. That is an Umbral Malady immunity item. That's kind of nice. This is helm. That's a pretty good helmet. Anyone in particular use that? I feel like that would be good on my leader. I'm already not very likely to be frozen. This is giving me... This would give me more hit points. A little more resistance with that. I think I'd rather have the extra HP. I'm going to take this. I have so many hero remains. And prisoners. I think I actually have more prisoners. It's about the same amount, I guess. like how we build jails of like limitless size under our castles. I'm just gonna probably make peace with all of Nicoreth's cities because I don't feel like dealing with them, so... I just don't care enough.
Oh, there's a blue city here. No, it's an outpost. Never mind.
Now again, to clarify, if you want to play Dark Culture Tyranny optimally, you would probably not want to make peace with all these city-states, and you would instead want to collect heroes from them and then conquer them. But that is... We're at the stage in the game where it doesn't matter, and I would just rather not have things attacking my cities and being annoying, so that is why I'm making peace with all these guys.
Yeah, domain's invaded. It's being sieged. I'll deal with that next turn, and that'll tell me where, or tell us where the capital is.
Okay. I can also buy the map reveal thing at any point, so... I just haven't done it yet because... regardless of where the capital is, there's not really anything we can do about it at the moment since we're busy fighting up here.
I do have, like, extra armies building up too.
Yeah, so am I. Actually, you know what, on that note, I can buy troops, so I will go ahead and reveal the full world map. This is probably going to lag the game, though, when I do it. Your leader just died?
Their leader just died.
Oh, Blues. Was it Blues leader, the dragon?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Full map revealed. We should be able to see their capital now. What do we have here? Obscurum. Yeah, it's not on the surface. I wouldn't expect it to be. It's got to be underground somewhere. Belsar. Manafont. Oh, glorious. There's a new glorious conclave, and it is in a very annoying spot. Basically, can you see the whole world map now that I revealed it for myself?
I cannot.
Okay, well, it's on the very, like, literally the western edge of the map, crammed up against the western underground wall. So it's underground on the west side of the map, mostly kind of south. Under the ocean, near Stone Root.
Is it in Cantum?
Huh?
Or where is it in relation to in Cantium? It's another dragon city.
Cantium. Directly west, on the very edge of the map. Yeah.
Okay.
There is a... I think the quickest way to get out there is a cave entrance nearby. What I think I'm going to do is send the extra hero army that I have sitting around that's not doing anything. Try to work my way over there and get an outpost and teleporter set up. So you guys suddenly have a job. Congratulations.
Have employment.
Mm-hmm. We pay our soldiers well. Mostly because we have money spilling out of our pockets.
Oh, yeah.
So we may as well. I need to get you guys back down, probably. Would it be faster to sail around? Let me just mouse over there and see what it thinks the fastest route would be. Seems to think that using that, yeah, that is probably fastest, using that teleporter. And there's some pink units hanging out by it anyway, so we can say hi to them too. How about you two go through? I'm not totally sure if I can attack a unit coming directly out of a teleporter. Apparently you can. Alright. cool. Anybody else? I think I've got more units hanging around. Yep, there's all these guys. Okay, that's one group. And I think I can throw a few more in there. Alright, I got a small army that can get in the ocean to the west and start working their way down there. Yeah, you should probably keep going back this way, bud. I can always summon more units with them too to power them up. It's one of the nice things about reaching this stage of the game is you can just summon powerful units wherever you need them. On that note, what spell am I working on right now? Nothing. Let's go ahead and summon another fallen angel. And I think I am just... I might be just out of reach of being able to siege pink. Yeah, I can't quite start the siege yet. Very close.
It's gonna take Aneth there.
Oh wait, I can start it. Just need to move that other army down soon. They're gonna take Aneth there? Pink is? That's annoying. Yeah, I don't think I can stop that from happening unless we turn around.
Yeah,
Which...
I'm not turning around.
Actually, I think I can deal with it. Did you say you're gonna turn around?
I said I'm not turning around.
You're not turning around, okay. I think I might be able to deal with it with the other armies that I just brought through that portal. Oh, I should be casting Living Shadows instead of the Dread Reaper. Get Battlefield Reanimation, though. That one's good. Or not a Dread Reaper, that's a Fallen Angel. That's a different thing. There we go, Living Shadows. That's what I want. Okay, running out of things to build in Crimson Court. I guess I may as well get one of the, You know what, I'm just gonna get the Farmers Guild, why not? I have a lot of farms here. Just don't bother me for a while. I'm busy. Okay, that's it for my turn. So with any luck, in 3 or 4 more turns, 2 of them will go down and only 1 will remain. This is going to be one heck of a long episode, but I don't mind to finish this game off.
I'm never gonna complain about playing Age of Wonders.
As you shouldn't. My game
will
just
complain about
crashed
the
to
game crashing.
desktop.
Same.
Yeah, that's not great. That's gonna be a funny cut in the video.
Never complain.
Okay, everybody, we are back. Virgil and I just had a whole ton of problems with the game crashing and then not wanting to reload properly. Basically, we had a hard crash when cycling over to turn 100, just straight to desktop. We replayed, we tried to reload, couldn't get it to work, and had to revert the save. And it reverted it all the way back to like the beginning of turn 98. So we played through a couple turns, and then got to turn 100 again, and it hard crashed again, but this time it let us reload, and now we're on turn 100 and everything seems to be fine. So because we had to reset to turn 98, you might notice some slight differences in where units are positioned, like where they're, like who's in what stacks and that kind of thing. By and large, though, I tried to do everything exactly the same as I did the first time through, so there shouldn't be any major differences. I've still got these guys coming through the teleporter over here. They're going to try to deal with Larissa's stuff that's bothering Ant there, and Virgil and I are still sieging Putrefa, and then I'm still sieging Magisterius. So, by and large, the same order of operations. Unfortunately, we can't really fully avoid these issues because, and I will keep banging this drum until the day I die, there really needs to be an ability for like me to host a game locally on my computer. I think this cloud save storage thing is so terribly unstable, and I know there's like they kind of built the game with this in mind, but like we could do local saves in Age of Wonders 3 and I never had these issues. And ever since this game is released, the online has been fairly unstable, that at times unplayable. Like now it's better, but it's still not as good as being able to host locally. So I am going to continue to complain about that until hopefully something changes. I think that's a glaring major flaw with this game, is multiplayer stability, and it doesn't need to be that way. Anyway, I'm gonna try to help Virgil get rid of all this stuff that's attacking Ant there, because we can't be having that. And it looks like the city-state really wants to help out, so I guess that's fine. There's only 2 units in that stack anyway, so. And we're out of sync. Well, we're gonna see. Oh my gosh. The moment we killed something, maybe resyncing will fix all our problems. Maybe it'll make it worse. We were genuinely worried when we couldn't get the game to like reload, and we had to revert, and then it crashed again on turn 100. We were genuinely worried that we were going to lose this game. Like we just would not be able to continue, because that has happened a couple times before in off-camera multiplayer games with people, where the entire game has just become unplayable and we just had to abandon it. I really don't want that to happen with this one, obviously, because this is a YouTube game, but we're just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope for the best, I think. Another Lissa's set item. Very strange how it's doing that too. Some very strange bugs. I got back in, Virgil. Are you still good?
Yeah, I'm playing.
You're in?
Yep.
Did you have to did it do a resync on you?
It did not desync me, which kind of worried me.
Huh. Okay. Oh, maybe my computer was the problem. Let's hope that that's the case. Okay, this should be a safe battle. Auto that. I don't care. I lost the healer and I lost my Rose Knight, but I can make another and it's not. Oh, crap. Then I clicked retry anyway. I did not mean to do that, I swear. I don't want to do this battle manually. Here, I'll just set it to auto and let it run through. We are just having a heck of a time. How do you even set it to auto? Oh, there we go. Auto combat. Okay, well, let's find out what the computer did stupidly. Maybe it'll do things slightly differently. I'm actually
You're watching?
You know what? Yeah, I'm curious as to how this pans out. Are you not in the combat?
I'm watching.
You are watching. Okay. I'm curious, just for science. We tried the auto, and I lost the Rose Knight, and I lost the Light Guardian. So, well, it looks like the Rose Knight probably is going to die again. But we'll see if it plays out exactly the same, or if the RNG changes. See, guys, why would you charge him up there like that? That's stupid. That's just a stupid thing to do. Oh, there he goes. Guess the guys up top are fine. Oh, my light spirit just like one-shot somebody with the Reaper's Curse thing. This is like one of those auto battler games now. Good heal. Good attack. Feel like I'm watching a sports match and just cheering on my team.
Yeah, go yellow.
Or in my case, green. Okay, got a stun on that thing. Although it should be dead on this turn. It looks like my light spirit's gonna make it out of this one alive. So maybe things don't play out exactly the same, and I'm assuming it's due to differences in RNG on like damage rolls and stat effects and stuff.
Yeah, I've never retried a battle and then.
Just watched it.
Yeah.
Normally there would be no reason to, unless you just click buttons without looking at what they say like me.
Yeah, I've definitely done that. Haven't done it today, but that's not a very big bar.
Guilty as charged. Alright guys, hurry up. The elemental's almost dead. There you go. Like how the giant Archon undead, like the undead Titan, he just doesn't even hit you with his sword. He like holds it above your head and just pile drives you with it, like just stabs you from the top down.
Yeah, might as well be a club.
Yeah. It looked like what he does with it looks like Link's in Smash Brothers when Link does a down air and like sticks his sword down and stabs you. That's what it looks like. Except that guy's a little too big to jump though, I think. Okay guys, it's only one unit. You just need to... Okay, don't shoot your friend. Don't give your friend blood parasites. Friends don't give friends blood parasites. There we go. There's the down air. Okay, so yeah, confirmed that those don't always play out the same. I'm still annoyed that I lost the Rose Knight, but they can be replaced. And these guys are primarily just going to try to set up a teleporter. Alright, well, you don't need to worry about Anther anymore. So there's that.
Yep.
Okay, so from your perspective, does it look like Anther is clear? And you're all good? Should just be my armies left in the area.
One sec, yeah, I ran away for food.
Oh, you're good. I probably should move them down. Get everybody all next to that city there.
Yep, just see your units.
Okay, good. Then I think we are fixed for the moment. Gosh, just crashed again.
I'm still in.
Okay. I'll try to rejoin. Okay, everybody, we are back a third time here. I can't promise this is gonna work, but we had to revert back to the beginning of turn 100 this time, so not as much progress lost, but we're gonna see how the game behaves when I actually try to do something. So I'm gonna move these guys up, and we're gonna attack. This will be the third time we've done this battle, actually, against Pink. Oh, I forgot about this small group here. I guess they can handle that. Yeah, just go deal with them real quick. Okay. Done. Take that reward. And then carry on over here and get Pink off of Anther for the second or third time, I'm not sure. Will allow spells in this one. This time I just lost the Rose Knight again. That's fine. Let's click close this time. And I'm just gonna take the reward. I may as well take all these rewards because I can't disenchant and craft any new items because it's stuck crafting the stupid D20 thing. So I want you guys to go back because I want all these units to heal. You go there. And this is technically my friendly territory. And I'll move the Bastion up here. In fact, move those guys back too. Okay. So the last time, I think the game crashed when I moved this guy over here. So let's see if it does that again. But I moved him down towards Slagholm. Okay, I think we're good. Everything feels so touchy. I'm gonna grab Duststorm here. That's a nice local blind effect that pairs well with Shadow Blades and Living Shadows and all the other stuff that I can do. So we'll be grabbing that. I'm gonna get rid of all that. What infestation Infestate. Oh my! It crashed again, but I know what happened. I think I know what happened, and I think I can discard a notification. I think it was a notification I clicked on that's crashing it.
I crashed before that, but I couldn't move any units.
You crashed before. Oh, you couldn't move anything that whole time?
No. And
Oh.
I was loading the game back in like around when you crashed.
Okay, everyone, we're back for like probably the 5th, 6th, 7th, or 8th time. I'm losing count. We're running into a serious problem here. So we originally had a crash that when we tried to reload the game, we could not continue. It kept saying it was stuck on the opponent's turn, but nothing was happening. So we reloaded and had to revert the save on through the online cloud save system to revert to the beginning of the turn. And when we did that, it took us back all the way to turn 98. So we had to redo some turns, and I don't even remember if I've explained this in a previous clip or not, but we had to redo some turns. So there may be some slight variations in where units are positioned across the map. But then we got up to turn 100, and it seemed like it was working again, but now we keep running into crashes when we try to move or do things. We may be reaching a point where the game has become unplayable, just because of how unstable the multiplayer can be. Unfortunately, we may not be able to continue this. I feel fairly confident and fair in saying that we've won. I mean, there's no way the AI is going to be able to stop us. We're fully in the steamroll snowball process now. But there is one thing left that I want to try to see if we can get past this turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to discard all my notifications over here, and we're just going to end our turns right where they are. Neither of us are going to move anything. We're in the process of sieging these two cities. Anther, unfortunately, is going to get its butt kicked, but the last time I tried to take these armies out on my way over here, it crashed again. So, Virgil, you are still in the game, right? It has not booted you out?
Yep, I'm in the game, and I just ended my turn.
Okay, so I'm going to just discard any notifications for this turn. I'm not even going to select research. We're just going to tell everyone to wait where they are. All my armies everywhere. Nobody does anything. Not even you guys, even much as I would like to put you on the land. You stay there. You stay there. You stay there. This is literally everything we can do. I'm not going to select research or production. This is the only thing. If this does not work right here, this game is probably over, because we just can't get past this point. So let me get back to where I can see pink stuff. I'm going to end my turn. Virgil, cross your fingers. And we crashed.
All right.
Okay, everybody. Well, I'm going to have a black screen up probably at this point. This is probably all you're seeing right now. If you are upset and bothered that this has happened, then please leave feedback on Triumph's or for the Paradox's website for Age of Wonders 4. Leave feedback telling them we need to have local hosted multiplayer games. We had it in Age of Wonders 3. It worked beautifully. We never had these kind of problems. And now we are forced onto this cloud save system, and it's just really unstable. I hate to end the series on this note, but we have no other option and no other recourse to fix it. So
yeah, we fought this for over an hour.
Yeah, Virgil and I have been most of this has been cut. But Virgil and I have been fighting this for over an hour, and we just can't get around it. So that's pretty much, unfortunately, it. But I do thank you all for watching. Until there are substantial improvements to multiplayer, I probably will not be able to do any more co-op games, just because I don't want this to happen again. I've always been worried this might happen. But unfortunately, I guess it was only a matter of time. But I think, the bulk of the game was over. I mean, if it's any reassurance, we were just in the mop-up phase of the game, really. We were going to win. Virgil loses out on some Pantheon points, unfortunately, but there's nothing we can do. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed what we did get through of that series. As for the next one, probably looking at the architects, because I never got around to using them. and I've been working on a build that I may test run tomorrow. Then eventually we'll be getting the Nomad culture with whenever the next DLC, Fire and Ash or whatever it's called, comes out. So hopefully I can make some progress with the architects before falling even further behind on the new content. But thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next series. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Dawson Horner, Devin Larson, Jimbro, Roderick, and Sarah Feingold. Thanks so much, everybody.